Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Flashgal, and this was created by Sega and a company called Kyugo in 1985. It's not that great a game, I don't think. You are modeled after Wonder Woman. You are the Flashgal, and she takes on what appears to be the Japanese mafia, the Yakuza, or at least that's what I get from it. But there are several other enemies you have to face. And you have a punch. When you are standing straight up and you attack, you deliver a straight punch. When you duck an attack, you deliver a low kick. And when you jump an attack, you use a jump kick. Now you have a life bar in the bottom right, and it depletes as you take damage, and you can easily get nailed by enemies over and over and over again, and have your life bar run out quick. And when your life bar gets low, the way to get your energy back is killing bad guys. It may not work with all the bad guys, but the general fodder enemies, like I think the dogs and the Yakuza type henchmen, they will restore your life bar. But we'll get started. And there's like the Yakuza boss and his Yakuza henchmen. I'm guessing they're supposed to be Yakuza. But yeah, standing straight, you will always make this moving motion even if you stand still, and the screen will always scroll. These dogs can be annoying. One way I like to kill them is to like jump and like immediately after you jump press kick. So you do this quick little kick at them, and it often seems to work. If you let the dogs get by you, they will circle back and attack again. Now these guys, it's funny, they bounce when you kick them. So I like to just duck and kick, and then move forward a tiny bit, and duck and kick again, and repeat until you've killed them. And now in this sequence, you are on your bike. Take one hit from anything while you're on your bike, and you are dead. That power meter means nothing on this level. Run into the trash can there, and you are dead. Get hit by any enemy or their projectile, you are dead. Now, in sequences like this, it's very important to measure your shots when you're firing at the overhead enemies. Whoops. The game is kind of screwed up. After you die, it often plays some sound effects of the enemy shooting at you or something, and that's just kind of messed up. And we slow down and the level ends. You just need to cover a certain amount of distance. You can't stop the bike or slow it down. You can back up or move forward on the screen. And on this stage, you have a sword. Be careful when facing these guys. They can take off a huge chunk of damage, or a huge chunk of your life bar. And there's also ninjas that throw, couldn't tell if that was daggers or shurikens. But there's a lot of different enemies that'll attack you at the same time in this game. And it gets very hectic sometimes. Watch out for those monkeys up there. But, yeah. If you're not doing anything, I mean, if you're just moving and not attacking enemies, your life bar will go down one digit by digit. But there will be birds, and maybe they're ostriches or emus, but they're big birds. You will see that there are sometimes green ones. You want to kill them because they often drop weapons, and once you get a weapon apart from the sword, the level is pretty much over because you have infinite ammunition. You'll get like a machine gun or something, and we'll look at that later. Oh! Yeah, see, that guy with a sword can kill you with, or can really reduce your energy with one swing. But try not to get cornered or pinned by enemies because they can just whittle your energy down to nothing. Yeah, he can hurt you with a freeze gun sometimes. But once you take out the boss, you still have to contend with any henchmen that are left. You get an extra life at 50,000. Might be every 50,000. Not sure. But now we take to the skies in a helicopter. And again, you're a one-hit kill here. This is not a bad game, but I don't think it's particularly great. They tried something interesting, but very frustrating having to deal with all the enemies at once that you often have to. But just learn what enemies the enemies that you face. Learn what's the best attack against them. Yikes, that was close. And that's the end of that level. But yeah, you get a bonus for all the power that's remaining. And again, when your power is low, in order to restore that power, kill enemies. There's one of the birds. The birds leave behind like what looks to be like fried chicken, but you can't collect it and get energy back like in most games. Oh, and there's the weapon. Oh yes. Once you have the weapon, don't spare the ammunition because it's infinite. Just keep shooting the hell out of everything. I do love that feature. Infinite ammo. And that's the end of that level. There is like, I think 11 sections. And then they repeat, but not in the same order. You know, the second time around. Yeah, the dogs will sometimes leap over you. But, like I said before, a good strategy is to just jump, and like immediately after you make the jump, press the kick button. Damn it. Yeah, you can... Ah, crap. Yeah, I hate those guys with the pistols. That's just messed up, the little sound effects that continue on. Ooh, definitely get that. Yep, that's the end of that level now. Just shoot the living hell out of everything. You can't shoot the tires. You have to jump over those. But I hate that you can get pinned by a bunch of enemy attacks one after another. And you don't have time to react, which sucks. But you keep seeing that fat Yakuza boss and his henchmen over and over and over again in the game. I saw this once, and it was in somewhere in like Seattle or something, and it was like some sort of at some sort of convention or something, I think, like a swap meet or something. I can't remember for sure, but they had this there. I'd never seen this anywhere else. Ah, crap. I was thinking they were going to swarm towards the middle, but they're going to swarm where you are, right when they all come together. I mean, if you move after that, then they'll miss you. Ah, crap. Yeah, let's get that bird and... Oh my god! He didn't give me a weapon! They almost always give you a weapon. So that was pretty disappointing. Crap. I hate those guys with the guns. Shit. That is so messed up. It's still making the shooting sound effects, even after I died. I hate those guys with the pistols. Because it's hard to find a spot where you can jump in between. Oh, there. There I did. But yeah, keep killing enemies to get your power bar to go back up. And now we have a gladiator guy. Just do a quick jump kick at his head and retreat, and then repeat. Don't stay in front of him for too long or he'll nail you. Oh, I thought the level would end. Never mind. Now I got Fatty and his henchmen again. You can, like, be inside him, or, like, stand right where he's at, and he won't hurt you. In fact, this is a good place to just attack his henchmen and get your power bar back up if you need to. No, he went away. I didn't have to kill him. But yeah, there are like 11 sections, and then they repeat in a different order, and there's new challenges. Now I'm back on my on a jet ski, and you have to jump over these buoys, or no, they're mines. Crap. And you have to shoot choppers and avoid their missiles or their bombs or whatever. Yeah, like I said, I saw this once. It's not that memorable or great a game. Ah, crap. Tried to get back up enough to give myself enough room to jump over both those mines. Well, that was Flashgal. Not that great a game, not terrible either. I'll put in my initials. You gotta put in a lot of initials. So I'll put in Russell-san. But yeah, learn what attacks work against which enemies. I like the quick jump kick attack against the dogs. Sometimes they will jump over you though, but they will come back and attack you again. I will continue a little bit later, and we'll see the rest of the levels. And then, like I said, they repeat, but in a different order. And maybe once you decide not to continue, the attract mode is shown on the level that you left off of. But yeah, let's continue here. You just need to reach a certain distance, and then there will be like a wall that you arrive at, and that will be the end of the level. And in just a second, we'll skip forward and get to that. I put on invincibility by this point. There, that's the end there. It's an okay game. It's so much easier once you get that weapon from the green emus. I'm guessing they're emus. I don't know for sure. But weird game, and you're definitely designed after Wonder Woman. Yeah, you would think that the birds leaving fried chicken behind would be beneficial to your life bar, but it does nothing. You can't pick it up or anything. But yeah, repeatedly attacking them and making them bounce in the air and then moving forward a little bit and attacking again is a good strategy for those guys in red. Where do all those friggin' tires come from? But yeah, I hate the guys with guns. Strange game. I would doubt that there were any ports of this to a home system. doubt there were many people really clamoring for one. And there's a gladiator again. And another gladiator. Yeah, screw you, I've got invincibility. And then we move on to section 10. And like I said, I think there's 11. And now I'm back on my motorbike. And then after 11, then they just repeat in a different order. But yeah, one shot, one hit from the enemy or their projectiles when you're or running into a waste can when you're on the motorcycle or in the helicopter, and you are dead, or on the jet ski. But yeah, just learn what attacks work best against which enemies. And when your life bar runs low, attack enemies to get it back up. And on its own, it will start to drain one digit by digit. Very slowly, though. And we're in the same scenario, but now you go on foot. You get points for jumping over the tires, or oh yes, thank you, or jumping over the mines in the jet ski area. I feel bad about shooting dogs, or killing dogs, period. Never thought of myself as a dog lover, but I have a dog and she's very sweet. Yeah, watch out for those swordsmen. One swipe and they can cut your energy down big time. Yeah, the enemies just attack en masse by this point. Hope your week's going alright. And then there's the fat Yakuza guy and his henchmen again. And yeah, the levels start over, but in a different order. See, this was not the first level I played at the beginning of the game. But that was Flashgal by Sega and Kyugo in 1985. Well, this is Crazy Climber saying thanks for watching Flashgal. I will catch you later in the future with another video. Hope you all have a good one. I'll see you later, folks. Bye-bye.